in all these different elements, whether it's script writing or lyric writing or songwriting, I always ask for the class to offer compliments and critiques. So I hope you'll keep that in mind and consider that at the end. I think I've covered everything I wanted to share with you. So, yeah, I guess that, there is one very important thing. A few of our cast members, in particular, one today, joined our cast at the last moment to help us out because someone who was going to perform was sick. We're very, very grateful to all our casts, and for all the folks that are participating. So, and also some of the music really just came in. So I'm grateful for these performers for just learning the music and just giving it a try. There may be places where I'll help out with the melody on piano, or we might not always be perfectly coordinated, but we still think it's worth it to share this material with you to get that initial impression. So I'm very grateful to our casts for all their help. So we're ready to go. I'm just going to check some of these technical things backstage, and then we'll get started in just a moment. Thank you. Just one last bit of information. Those of you who have friends and family watching, the stream apparently is now working. So if you want to share that with people, you can do that. It's our first show. Let me see if I'm ready. Okay, the first show is called Human Duty, and it takes place... Fan club, that's great. It takes place in the year 2050. And the setting is a drab, militaristic holding space.
Welcome one and welcome all. We're so glad you joined the call. Welcome to the Human Hub. It's a super special club.
Now's the time to take a break from your tech, for goodness sake. Workshops help the time fly by. Come on in now, don't be shy. Human duty, human duty. Now's the time to feel what humans feel. Human duty, human duty. It's time to get real.
It's time to let in our new recruits. Welcome to the club, you two. You're so lucky. Join the queue. Stand right here. We'll check you in. I'll put your phone right in the bin.
Hey, what the?
Hey, just give me one more minute.
Human duty, human duty. Now's the time to feel what humans feel. Human duty, human duty. It's time to get real. You might be wondering why you're addicted to your tablet, your computer,
smartwatch,
TV, your e-reader, VR headset, and of course, your phone too. Human duty, human duty. Now's the time to feel what humans feel. Human duty, human duty. It's time to get real.
Excuse me, but I kind of need my phone. I'm pretty sure I just matched with my soulmate on Hinge, and I need...
Not to worry. You will be able to use your phone after you've completed your 24 hours in the Human Hub. Name?
Lucas Jones.
And you?
Paige Miller, listen, I have a lot of work to do. Can I please just have my phone back and leave? I didn't ask to come here.
Me neither. I mean, I was literally just dragged out of my house to come here. What gives you both the authority to do this?
We work for the government. It is law that those summoned for human duty are obligated to attend. Leave here and you will be brought under very strict jurisdiction. Is there any more confusion regarding your responsibility for being here? That's what I thought. Now, Nova, let us begin.
My name is Nova.
And I'm Axel.
And we're here to guide you through your 24-hour journey at the Human Hub.
You see, it is our mission to create a world where people are no longer addicted to technology. What you don't know is that life before technology was a beautiful utopia full of order and purpose. Stick with us, and you shall see.
We've planned a series of workshops and events today to help you reconnect with the world around you and forget your life before.
Forget my life before? I don't want to forget my life before. I like my life.
That is precisely the problem. You have been brainwashed by the outside world into thinking your life is fine the way it is. But after completing these workshops, you will understand that our cause is one worth joining. Your new life will be beautiful, and you won't even miss the shameful life you lost.
You better be prepared for what is up Axel's sleeve.
This is going to be the longest 24 hours of my life.
Our first workshop is self-reflection. It's necessary to step back from the distractions of technology and take an honest look at yourself in order to realize the ways in which you must change.
The ways in which I must change? Why would I need to change? All of my life, I focused on my job, the corporate ladder. I had to climb, working hard to get where I am now. Don't wanna give it up, I'm living life in my prime.
All of my life, I wanted connection. The dating apps, they let me belong. Finally able to talk with people when I'm behind a screen. I can never be wrong. I don't want to leave my life before the adrenaline, the rush, the fame.
Don't want to give up my life before. I'm happy keeping things the same.
Yes, I know that my life could be something more than this. Still I know my technology brings bliss. So I don't want to leave my life before the adrenaline, the rush,
The fame. Don't want to give up my life before. Is it so hard to keep
things the same.
So if your life before was so great, I must assume you guys have a great relationship with your friends and family.
I mean, we text occasionally. Not often, though. I haven't seen any of them in person for a few years now. I've been so distracted with trying to find the one online, and I haven't tried to maintain any of my previous connections.
Yeah, I've been so busy with my work that I can't even remember the last time I saw someone in real life. Until now.
This is exactly the issue we intend to tackle here at the Human Hub. Thank you for your self-reflections.
There's still a lot to learn about what you don't know. But now it is time for your meal break. Please head into the next room.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to talk without my phone.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to make conversation.
This sandwich tastes like bread.
This whole human duty thing is so stupid. I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm losing my mind without my phone.
Excuse me, but I have just overheard the word phone. I just want to remind you both that phones are not permitted while you are both serving human duty. Are you currently in possession of one?
No, Nova, of course not. You were the one who took our phones away from us, remember?
Perfect. Remember, human duty is the best way to improve your lifestyle and forget your life before.
Did you notice Nova saying something a little strange earlier?
I mean, everything her and Axel say is a little strange.
Well, yes, but she said something about being prepared for what's up Axel's sleeve.
She's probably just talking about the rest of the workshops and how we need to pay attention to them if we want to get anything out of this.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're right. Never mind.
All right, you two. It's time for your next workshop, Public Authority. We know that the internet often makes it difficult to figure out who to trust versus who may be spreading false information. This leads to issues when determining who is in a position of authority. When reintegrating yourself into the world, you will find that these issues, unfortunately, still occur. Through our Public Authority workshop, we will teach you how to navigate these situations so you can confidently trust in people. And perhaps you won't ever question the authority of the Human Hub again. Now, before we begin, I'd like to see what we have learned so far. I propose a question. Yay! What is human duty for?
Making us suffer without our phones.
Making us scared?
What you don't know.
That is not the answer I was looking for. I repeat, what is human duty for?
Meeting new people?
Wrong! What is human duty for?
I don't know. Meeting ourselves? Getting to know who we are outside of our screens? Realizing how lonely I am without anyone, really?
Realizing how sucked into my work I've gotten, realizing that I don't really have a personality outside of my tech.
Do you finally understand why the Human Hub exists and what we are trying to accomplish here?
I think so. These workshops are helping me, or us, change our lifestyle.
I guess you're right. We might actually be able to find meaning in our lives without our technology.
Well done. You both have listened to the face of public authority. I knew that these two would be exactly what we wanted. And now, they've shown us that they are dedicated to our cause, making them the best candidates. They're the ones we will take.
But these two?
They're perfect. They remind me of you when you first arrived at the Hub. And now look how happy you are. It's for their own good.
Axel, I don't know.
Nova, we don't need you going down this spiral again, do we?
No, I'm sorry.
Wonderful. Lucas and Paige, your last workshop will now commence. Hobby hunting. When faced with ample free time, your urge will be to grab your phone. However, through this workshop, you might realize you enjoy spending time in other ways. We've provided you with the chance to partake in activities you would not normally consider to discover that you might find more fun than going on your phone.
You know, I'm actually excited about this workshop. I've been so focused on my job that I haven't taken the time to find something I enjoy for myself.
I just hope we can get through this one quickly. I'm ready to get out of here.
Don't be in such a hurry. This is turning out to be a nice break from life online, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'd rather just get started with putting what we've learned to use in the real world.
Are you both finding everything all right?
Yep, good to go. Since I've finished everything, can I leave now?
Well,
Actually, Axel, I was wondering if you had anything for embroidery. I've always wanted to try it.
I am so glad you asked. Yes, we do. Follow me this way and you can pick out any supplies you would like.
Paige, are you sure you want to go off with Axel alone?
Yeah, I don't know. Why are you being so paranoid all of a sudden? They're harmless. They just want to help us.
God, Nova, you scared me.
Lucas, I must speak with you. You should get out of here while you can. You need to take Paige and run. This place isn't what you think it is. You won't be able to leave when you're done.
What do you mean?
My life has not always been like this. Like you, I was obsessed with my phone. I had a life before I came here. I wouldn't have gone along if I had known. What you don't know is that you're being too naive. What you don't know is you won't get to leave. Axel takes and he takes and he takes. So you better watch out for what is up his sleeve. Even though I was glued to my phone, I still had family and friends. I don't know if they're still out there. Maybe I could have still made amends. What you don't know is that I can get you out. What you don't know is I can help you find the route. Axel takes and he takes and he takes. So you better run now. Oh, please don't make me shout. I wasn't able to save my own skin, but you still have the chance. I'd be able to forgive myself if you get out before he puts you in a trance. What you don't know is that the outside world is fine. What you don't know is that this is your sign. Axel takes and he takes and he takes. You should take her and go, or you're stuck here for all time. That's what you don't know.
Nova! What's going on here?
Nothing at all. Nova was just helping me finalize my hobby selection.
Nova, come here right now.
Yes, sir.
Paige, we need to leave.
I know you're eager to get out of here, but we should really be taking advantage of this time. We only have a few more hours, and look, I just picked out the supplies to start my embroidery.
No, Paige, you don't understand. We have to get out of here. If we don't get out now, we won't ever be able to leave.
What are you talking about?
Welcome, new recruits. My name is Nova, and we're here to guide you through your 24-hour journey at the Human Hub.
Nova?
Lucas, what's going on? We're almost done already with our 24-hour journey.
Oh, thank you so much, Paige and Lucas, for all the hard work that you have put in here at the Human Hub. We really value your dedication to our cause, and we hope you have discovered a newfound appreciation for life without technology. Before we say our goodbyes, we have one final workshop for you to partake in. Restoration.
I thought hobby hunting was our last workshop.
Yeah, and what do you mean by restoration?
Follow me this way, please.
And if I don't?
Well, you wouldn't be listening to public authority then, would you? Both of your lives are wasting away. I wish you could see that. You both have flaws. Don't even bother trying to flee. And you are better off joining me and my cause. You need to forget your life before. It's all meaningless, your useless lives. You should want to give up your life before. It will never be the same.
Axel, our 24 hours are up. Let's go home.
We've gone through your workshops. We worked hard, and we've changed for the better. You can't just keep us here.
This is your home now.
everyone and welcome all. We're so glad you joined the call. Welcome to the Human Hub. It's a super special club.
Human duty,
Human duty. Now's the time to feel what humans feel. Human duty, human duty, human duty, human duty, human duty, human duty.
welcome new recruits.
We'll just take a very brief moment to reset the stage for our next show. Okay, we're ready for our second show. It's called Encore, and it takes place in 1921 in the spring at the Starlight Theater, which is a rundown theater that was built in the 1860s, located in New York City.
Hurry up, Henry. We've got to.
I'm right behind you.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
How is this even possible? We just cleaned it twice.
And there's no signs of forced entry either. How do you intend to explain that away?
Don't start this again. There's any number of reasons that have nothing to do with that ridiculous theory of yours.
It's not just a theory. This legend exists for a reason, and we're looking at that reason.
Oh, stop it, Maria. I shouldn't have to tell you this every time. Ghosts don't exist. That legend is just an excuse previous developers used to get out of actually renovating the theater. I will not allow your silly fears to stop our project.
You can't seriously believe that's the whole story, Henry. You heard what the realtor said. Someone died here.
Please, this theater's historic. That means it's old and it's unavoidable that people die. But they don't become ghosts. There is no ghost, I assure you.
Well, how would you explain all of this then? Henry, can't you see? There's something here, it's not just me. Strange things are happening, can't you tell? There's something here you cannot quell.
Maria, don't be fooled by fear. It's just your imagination that's clear. Try to be rational about it all. There are no ghosts inside of this hall.
But there's a chill in the air, can you feel it too? It's not just a breeze, there's something askew. We will figure it out, get out of the spine. A rational explanation is what we'll find. just out of sight.
Maria, it's a creaky floor, more breeze coming in through the open door. I see you tremble, but it's just a scam. If there's someone here, I'll make them scram.
Look! Over there, something just moved.
It's just a wild animal, I'm sure. Look, see, I told you. So push aside your doubts, your disbelief, as I confront the shadow, your ghostly motif. It's time to face the truth and abandon your fear. Our rational explanation is right here. Wait, what? Who are you?
A ghost! I knew it!
I don't know how you got in here, but you're breaking the law. What kind of tricks are you playing?
Tricks? Just who do you think I am?
See, Henry, I told you the rumors were true. It's a ghost.
A ghost? I am Evelyn Moreau, the shining jewel of the Starlight Theater. How dare you come in here and destroy my theater?
Your theater? Well then, why don't you show me where it says your name on the deed? As far as I'm concerned, you're just a trespasser making a mess and getting in our way.
Why, you? I have been here for 50 years. You're just another set of young upstarts destroying every good thing left in the Starlight Theater. You who come into this place, tear, fracture, and deface, ignore and overwrite its history. Hacking at the walls with knives, murals worth more than your lives, and yet you proudly stomp on the debris. You have no reverence for how it's meant to be. You always say the same thing. You care about the story. I know what your kind really wants. It's credit and it's glory.
Now listen here. What makes you think you know?
Henry, maybe don't interrupt an angry ghost.
Chandeliers and marble floors, velvet seats and gilded doors, in every corner golden filigree. But you wouldn't understand, because it isn't what you planned. Instead, you'll ruin everything you see. What I remember is how it's meant to be.
Don't pretend we aren't right. Bringing back the old Starlight with modern shows that people come to see. 50 cents is what they'll pay. Light bulbs in the entryway, and out in front, a brand new Model T. Brand new and modern, that's how it's meant to be. History's important, but only in the telling. Keeping the theater old and worn won't help at all for selling.
You want to make your changes, I'll turn your efforts sour. I'll tear down everything you try as long as I have power. I swear to you that as long as I remain in the Starlight Theater, you will never succeed in changing it.
Just who does she think she is?
A ghost, Henry. Just like I told you, just like the rumor said, there's a ghost tied to the theater and no one can renovate.
No.
Henry, your hands literally passed through her arm. You can't seriously still be denying it.
No, that's not what I meant. There's still gotta be a way to renovate.
But you heard what she said. She's not going to let us change anything.
What if she's not here?
What do you mean?
If we can get the ghost to leave, then we can finish our renovation.
Well, that might work, but how on earth would we do that?
We could start with how she died, right? I think there were some books in the office on the history of theater.
It's as good a plan as any.
All right, good. Let's go evict our unwelcome tenant.
No, that's not it. That's not it either. I should know this song.
Found it, right here.
Let me see, Henry. Starlight Theater's Shining Jewel goes down in flames. That's what Evelyn called herself, right? The Shining Jewel?
That's what I thought too. Listen to this. Late last night, tragedy struck the Starlight Theater when key performer Evelyn Moreau died in the middle of her final song.
No.
Miss Moreau was to embark on a grand tour of Europe after the conclusion of last night's send-off performance, which was attended by government officials and great businessmen alike.
No, please.
The spectacular night instantly turned grim when the chandelier above the stage came crashing down onto Miss Moreau.
Stop.
The weight of the chandelier pinned her to the stage.
That's enough.
As the candles set her dress alight.
No more,
and
please.
the stage began to burn.
Stop! Well, now you know. Are you satisfied now?
Oh, Evelyn, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to make you relive it like that.
But then, that's it then, isn't it? Now we can get you to leave?
First you remind me of my death, and then you try to force me to leave again. Are you truly so heartless?
What he means is that we want to help you find closure.
So you can do whatever you want to the theater.
No, for your sake, Evelyn, your death, what we read was terrible. I can't imagine how painful it must be for you to be stuck at the location of something so tragic, never able to move on. You deserve to rest, Evelyn, instead of continuing to suffer.
And you?
I won't lie. It would make things a lot easier if you weren't here.
Henry,
But, Maria's right. No one deserves to suffer like this.
will you let us help you, Evelyn?
You may try, but I can make no promises. I have been here for decades, and nothing that I've tried has ever worked. What can you do to make this time any different?
What about your song?
What do you mean?
You were cut off in the middle of a performance, right? Maybe finishing your send-off performance will, actually send you off.
You don't think I've tried that? I can never seem to get to the ending.
That might be the key to setting you free then. Would you be willing to sing what you remember for us? Maybe we can help you remember.
I'll try. As certain as is evening, as proud as any star, the sunlight's distant echo see? Only a few lines in and I can't remember the rest. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. I'm sure Henry and I can...
No, you don't get it. It is hopeless and I won't remember. I can't. As the theater keeps decaying and new people come in to renovate, I remember less and less about my life. It's as if the starlight is a part of me. And the more it changes, the less of myself I am. I sometimes fear that one day I'll lose myself entirely, and the Starlight Theater will be forgotten.
So what? We just leave it like this?
Henry,
What, Maria? If we can't make renovations, then what can we do?
what if we renovated without changing the theater?
What?
What if we restored instead of renovate? If we make the Starlight Theater look like it did when Evelyn was alive, maybe she'll recover her memories. What do you think, Evelyn?
I don't know. No one has ever done anything like that before.
Let's give it a try then. We can use your stories to make this place look like it did when you were performing, so you can properly finish your send-off.
Now, hold on a minute, Maria. This is nothing like what we've planned for. How will we even get people to come if the Starlight is outdated?
It will be unique, Henry, not outdated. How many other theaters can lay claim to the history that like Starlight can?
Fine, we'll try it. But if the ghost doesn't remember anything, we switch plans.
I knew you'd come around. Evelyn, are you ready?
Let's bring back my starlight. I remember the stage, the light and sound and motion, a bittersweet emotion for a life I used to live. I remember the curtains, the candlelight and fire, our hope and our desire, but all that's left are ashes. The starlight I remember, reduced to just an ember. I only want to set things right. Instead I brought destruction to every new construction. So if you'll help, I'll set things right.
Like this?
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Show us what to do. We'll repair what has been tattered and gather what's been scattered. We can bring it back to life. We'll toil a day and night here. We'll bring back the light here. Henry and I will set things right. When under your direction, we'll fix what needs correction. We're getting closer to setting things right.
Say, are these floors original?
Yes, of course. Genuine Venetian marble.
Amazing.
With every step you take, I'm feeling more awake. The starlight you revive is starting to come alive.
Though this place is old, I thought it out of fashion. It now fills me with passion and a thrill for what's to come. The history that surrounds us, your legacy astounds us. And as we learn, we'll set things right. It's history in the making, a chance we all are taking. I want to try to set things right.
You're getting close now. There's a few details over here that you missed. Come see. I remember my life, my failure and my glory. You'll carry on my story and make the starlight shine.
The past that we're revealing, we're fixing it and healing. This time for sure we'll set things right.
The final touch we're placing, the dream that we've been chasing. We've finally gone and set things right. It's thanks to you I've set things right.
It looks amazing here. Definitely worth all those weeks of work.
Oh, really, Mr. New and Modern?
Lay off it, Maria. The old-fashioned style isn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. In fact, I think I may be happier with it than if the renovation went to plan.
How does it look, Evelyn?
It's so beautiful. The candlelight shining, the brass gleaming, the velvet seats soft as ever. It's like no time has passed at all. I can practically hear the orchestra tuning and the crowd murmuring outside. Thank you, both of you.
No, thank you. We couldn't have done this without you, Evelyn.
Now that the starlight is back in order, don't you think you deserve an encore?
As certain as is evening, as as proud as any star. The sunlight's distant echo will guide us from afar. And though nowhere near as brilliant, nonetheless it shines, guiding through the night. If only we look for the signs. The moon is hidden by the day, but at night it shows our way. But still it cannot stay. Nothing ever stays.
Nothing's meant to stay. As surely as the sunset will fade into the night, the moon will rise and show us a little hint of light. And though the sun is hidden, it isn't gone for good. Day will come again, just as we knew it would. It doesn't matter where we stray, for the sun will show our way, though it doesn't stay.
Nothing ever stays.
Nothing has to stay.
The sun will guide us forward. The moon will show the way. And though the light may help us, it doesn't have to stay. We follow our convictions and trust ourselves to roam. One day soon the sun will rise. It will show us a path toward home.
Let all your worries fade away.
Make room for a brand new day.
I don't have to stay. Nothing ever stays.
Before we just hold 1 second, I realized I made a mistake after the first show, but let me correct it now and then also acknowledge. I meant to acknowledge the creative team after each show, so I'll get back to Human Duty in a second, but that was Encore, and the creative team was Camden Dean, Lily Erin, Claire Q, Angela Shen, and Jason Wharton. Can they take a bow, please? Take a bow. Thank you. And if just think back to Human Duty, please, and I want to acknowledge that creative team. Jason Wong, Sophie Pankhurst, Eliana Zahalski, and Kelsey Jen. Can you take a bow, please, for Human Duty? Thank you. Okay, we'll just take a moment. We'll be ready for the next show in just a second.
Do you have your ring? I have my what? The ring. Yeah. From that side?
Okay, so this is our final show. Afterwards, I would like to get just a few minutes of feedback from the audience for the creative teams. This is called The Chairlift from Hell, and it takes place on a bright morning on a chairlift.
Is that supposed to happen? Is it done? This doesn't seem right. We're like really high up.
Have you never been on a chairlift before?
John, would you have a little empathy for once? Sorry, sweetie. It looks like we might be stuck.
Stuck? Why am I here? I can't even ski. Afraid of heights, but I just had to go. My therapist thinks it'll be good for me, and I'm more afraid to say no. But I sure don't like snow. Get out of town and clear out your head. I swear to God, that's what she said. 'Cause when you've been told you can't live till you're old, you realize what needs to be done before you're dead. I have never felt so stuck. Why have I got such bad luck? My illness is a crime. I'm running out of time. Here and wishing I'd stayed home, where I deal with my syndrome. There's no way I can fly. Stay safe until I die.
Well, that was a great start to our skiing trip.
Oh, it's not that bad. At least I've got a nice view.
Yeah, so nice.
I know what you're thinking. There's no place like home, but as they say, the best things in life are free.
This isn't free. We paid a few $100. I said I told you so hundreds of times, but I don't think you've listened once. You just repeat your asinine rhymes. Oh, why do you act like a dunce? A vacation so pedantic. How could you find this romantic? You spent every cent, and now I'm feeling spent. I'm tired of your antics, I'm getting frantic. I have never felt so stuck. I am goddamn out of luck. Can't go with any flow.
I need another way to go.
You make me feel lost in the snow. Why can't I just go?
She doesn't know what I have in store. She thinks it's a weekend away. She'll see for sure that it's much, much more. And when she sees it, I'm sure she'll stay.
I have never felt so stuck. I am goddamn out of luck.
I'm running out of time.
These mountains are sublime.
I can't think of a rhyme.
This is not what I had planned. Can't jump 'cause when I land, I know I'll still be stuck. I'll still be stuck. I'll still be stuck.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll still be stuck.
be stopped?
Nope.
Have you ever been stuck on a chairlift before?
Nope.
What are you drinking? Is that alcohol? Have you ever skied before?
What does it look like?
Do you know how high we are?
I know how high I am.
I just really do not like being this high up.
Well, guess you chose the wrong hobby.
Well, it wasn't really my choice to begin with. God, I wish I could be let down right now.
Liquor's never left me down.
Wait, so you are drinking alcohol?
You know, I heard if you're really quiet, the lift will start again.
Don't worry, I'm sure it will start back up soon, and we can get off of this chairlift from hell.
Well, I just got a notification saying we'll only be up here for the next 2 hours or so.
Shut up, John.
Sorry, just trying to chair lift the mood. But, oh, man. Well, don't flurry. Be happy. At least we're stuck together. Can't complain about being sat next to my beautiful girlfriend for a few hours. No matter what we're up to, it's always a fun adventure. And we'll live life like there's snow tomorrow. Get it?
If you put as much effort into this relationship as your jokes, maybe we'd be happier.
Nobody ever understands.
Sitting here high above the ground, you beside me, but I'm feeling so let down. You're staring off like you just don't care, while I'm stranded here in the cold winter air. I try to speak to you, but you brush me off. My words don't matter to you, it always makes me scoff. I'm always second best in your eyes. Maybe without you I can finally rise. I deserve someone who sees me for who I am, not someone who doesn't give a damn. I won't waste another moment trapped in this despair. I'll find my own path to leave behind this empty chair. Make the leap from this lift, how can I fly? Make the leap from you, will I finally reach the sky? You don't even notice you're lost in your own world, but I'm ready to break free, spread my wings and unfurl. I thought this would be romantic, just you and me, but now I'd rather fly into the sky. I'm tired of pretending everything's okay. I need to jump away from this dismay. Make the leap from this lift, how can I fly? Make the leap from you, I am tired of feeling flat. You don't even notice you're lost in your own world,
But I'm ready to be with you and make you my girl.
Fine, I'll make the leap.
Not again. When problems arise, I give you my all. I make you smile 'cause I hate to see you bawl. But my jokes never made you laugh. I guess I'm stupid, stupid like a giraffe. Away from the past, now I'm gonna make the leap. I must man up, I ain't no goddamn sheep. I swear that my love is true, and I need you to be mine. My beautiful wifey right here next to me. Make the leap from this lift, I must go now. Make the leap to you and I'll figure out how. You don't even notice you're lost in your own world, but I'm ready to break free. Spread my wings and unfurl.
Bunch of bimbos to me.
I don't have time to wait around on this thing. I'm freaking out.
Why do you even care about being stuck on a lift? You're a kid. You got all the time in the world. I mean, what are you, like 9?
What? I'm 20. And I don't have that much time ahead of me at all. You see, I'm ill. I'm gonna die. And this trip is supposed to bring me out of my comfort zone to experience new things. Or at least that's what my therapist said.
Well, you see, the time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. So let's get wasted! I always see the glass half full. Dang! You made me drop my vintage Miller High Life. Miller High Life, the champagne of beer.
It's just a Miller.
Kid, I've been around for as long as I can remember, and really that don't mean much. But if there's one thing I've learned from this hell of a lifelong bender, it's that you should always stay in touch. Whatever comes in your life, don't let yourself quit. Just. I missed that. Where do you want to start? Whatever comes in your life, can't let yourself quit. Just don't ever let go of your stout. If you lose your grip, you chase after that shit. And with that, I'm sorry to say, I'm out.
What are you talking about?
That was my last beer, kid. I've never been on a chairlift sober, and I'll be damned if I'm starting now. Looks like those two are pretty okay, right?
Didn't you hear them screaming the whole way down?
Yeah, but they weren't screaming for that long. Can't be that bad a drop.
Still, and you can't leave me up here all alone.
Listen, kid, your life is full of hardships, of that there's no doubt. But that's not your one and only route. When shit hits the fan, you'll see what you're about. If you want, you can always just say, I'm out. I'm out. Do what you want. Quit or don't stop. Jesus, kid, don't have to fuss and pout. Say you're scared to stay. You're always free to drop. It is your life to live, so start living and learning to say, I'm out. I'm out. Out of time, out of patience, all out of booze. And with that little girl, I'm out.
I guess I'll die up here. God, what a waste of time. I always thought I'd have more time. 20 years, and most of it has been spent in and out of hospitals and doctors' offices. All these other people have done so much with their time.
God damn it, John.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to land on you.
Have you seen a vintage Miller High Life?
What have I been doing while they were so busy? Sitting here in fear? Is that really how I want to live the time I have left? Alone, frightened, cold. Is this how it ends? The clock ticks, I'm always told. Just me, no family, no friends. Depressed, solo, gray. I was in my prime. Minutes pass, day after day. Alas, no dollar can buy time. Time flies, yet I'm not improving. Why am I just sitting here?
help you break your fall.
I'll be fearless, daring, brave. I can make amends. I might have one foot in the grave, but I won't be stopped by dead ends. Time flies and I'll keep on fighting. I'll go far beyond the frontier. My story goes on, I'll keep on writing. For freedom, for love, maybe not for beer. What's stopping me from taking that leap? Because time flies. Now it's my turn to fly. Time flies. I'll be one with the sky. Time flies. And I'll soar with the winds. Time flies. Now my life truly
Thank God. We thought you were content just freezing up to death up there.
Well, not until I live life to the fullest, or something like that.
Well, I'd really like to stuff my stomach to the fullest right now. So, where do we go now?
Yeah, I hate to agree with him, but we're kind of still stuck on this mountain. Okay, sure, we might be stuck, but we might have found some luck in love, 'cause ours is rare.
In beer, hey, it's right here.
In here, I'm happy now, so who cares if I'm
Stuck, happy and stuck, happy and stuck, happy
And it's still half full.
and stuck.
And we also have a bow from the creative team, Adam Fines, Ina Hang, Ian Kimpton, Cassandra Tom, and James Visconti. And could I ask all of our cast to come back on stage just one more time for a final bow? You know, they've just done a tremendous amount of work for us these last couple of days and just did a wonderful job. And they got this material, like some of it was like within the last couple of hours, and it's just remarkable. And we're very, very grateful. So a round of applause and a bow for our cast.
Where is I?
And just before, thank you for joining us. Before we let you go, I am curious for any feedback you'd like to give our creative teams, compliments, critiques, things that worked well for you, things that, recommendations that you might have. Don't be shy. Yeah. Just dedicated, just solely to the Miller High Life participants. Other comments or critiques, things that you thought were particularly effective, things that you'd recommend for in a revision. Yes, please. Comedy is great. Comedy is not easy, so I think this group gets a lot of credit for, none of this is easy, but it is hard to do funny stuff, and I agree. I thought it was very funny. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. I think that's a fantastic idea. We had our hands full just getting through today, but absolutely, I can picture that. That's a wonderful idea. Maybe one more comment? Yeah. I'm glad you shared that because that is a real challenge. I told them the shows had to be 20 minutes tops. If it was more than 20 minutes, it would become 20 minutes because we would cut something. So they had a challenge to create some kind of dramatic arc in that time. So I'm really glad you felt it was successful. That was, I think, a real genuine challenge, and I'm glad you thought they met that. Any other thoughts? Yeah. Great. I don't know if you heard the comment, but reprises are an opportunity to bring music that the audience has already gotten to know for a different purpose or building intensity or just a different perspective on that same song. So I'm glad you thought that was used well. Great. Any other thoughts? This is really great to hear. All right. Well, congratulations again to the creative teams. Thank you again to the cast, and thank you all for joining us today. Thanks a lot.